Hello YouTube, this is Chaos Neo here from EDA, Envoy Duel Academy, and I'm here to introduce myself on Envoy Dueling's channel. I am an admin there, so any questions just feel free to ask. And to introduce myself, I'm gonna do a deck profile of my 6 Samurai deck that I've been working on for over a month. So, to start off, we have 2 Kaigeki. He's really good, and I like him because he's really easy to start off combos for exceeding and synchroing. Because when he's normal summoned, you can special summon a level 4 or lower 6 Samurai monster. So that can lead to a lot of you can special summon a level 3 and exceed, or go for Kagemusha level 2 and synchro into a 5. Then next, 2 Elder of the 6 Samurai. He's kind of like a cyber dragon. When my opponent has a monster, I can special summon him, and he's really good with Kagemusha, because as well as being an asceticism target, when you can special summon him and then special summon normal summon Kagemusha and go for a Natura Beast or a Xian. Now Kagemusha, the tuner 3, he does have an effect, but hardly anybody uses it, since if you do summon Kagemusha, he's most likely going to not be on the field for long, since you are going to use him to synchro. Then 3 Kizan. He's basically a level 4 that can special summon itself when there's another 6 Samurai monster in the field except him. So he's really easy to bring out and can lead to a lot of rank 4s. So he's pretty cool. Then 1 Zanji for the asceticism target with Kizan, and he has a neat effect that he can basically kamikaze into any boss monster and destroy it. Inishi, he has a pretty neat effect where I can banish 2 6 Samurais, and he can bounce a card back to the hand, so can get rid of pesky synchros or exceeds. Then 1 Grandmaster. I only like 1 Grandmaster because if I have any more, I feel like it's too cloggy. Because that I can draw 2, or if I already have one on the field, I draw another one, and it's basically a dead draw. 1 Hand. I like him for his popping ability. I can sacrifice a 6 Sam and pop a monster on my opponent's side of the field. 1 Xian Squire. I like him because he can save your monsters from battle, because you can discard him and basically save your monster. He also is really good with Xian's Dojo, since if you only have a Dojo and let's say a level 4, you can activate Dojo, summon the level 4, activate Dojo, Dojo's effect, bring Xian Squire and go for Xian or Natura Beast. Then 2 Veilers, because I still feel like he's not as good as before, since there's a lot of Dark Worlds, but there are still decks that this is really good against, especially at my locals. So that's it for the monster count. Then for spells, I run 3 Asceticism. This is it adds a lot of consistency to the deck, since I can target a 6 Samurai monster in the field, and I can special summon another one with a different name as long as they have the same attack. So Elder and Kagemusha work together. Kaigeki, when he has his boots, he works with Inishi. Kizan with Zanji, and when Kizan has his boost, he works with Grandmaster. Then for the draw engine, 3 United. If you have 2 counters on it, you can just send it to a graveyard and draw 2 cards. Then Dojo, another card for consistency. If you don't have a way of drawing into Kagemusha and summoning him, this is a really good way. So I like playing 2 of him. I think 3 is too much though. Then Gateway. Gateway is really good because it's basically the best card in the deck, since it basically keeps your plays and combos alive. It just keeps you going. Then 2 smoke signals. This basically a Rhoda for samurais. MST, Rhoda, Dark Hole, Monster Reborn, Heavy Storm, Book of Moon. That does it for the spells. And then for the traps, one Magatama to protect from destruction. One, I don't like it. Well, I do like it, but I don't think you should run too many of these because eventually it can become dead. But it's really good to if they destroy your field, it makes for a really good comeback. So I think he's a necessary part of the deck. Then two Fiendish Chains. Negates it can stop attacks and negate effects. So what's not to like about it? One warning, since I only have one. I'm trying to get another one. And one Judgment. It's a 40 card deck. Now for the side deck, I play a third effect Veiler, a Forbidden Chalice, a Lance, Snowman Eater for Dino Rabbit, Yaichi, because he can be really good when you're trying when you don't have MST and you can just pop one card per turn, one face up spell or trap. One Ura to deal with the Raikos and Snowman Eaters. Two Compulse to deal with Synchros or Exceed monsters if I can't destroy them, like Zenmains. Two Macrocosmos for Dark Worlds. Same here. Here's all the Dark World hate. Two DD Crows. Two Transmigration Prophecy, which is really good on Monster Reborn. It stops the Monster Reborn. And one Gemini Imp. Then for the extra deck, I play only 1/3 since I only have one right now. Is Sandmains. I'm trying to get a MX Saber Invoker because he's really good with keys on. And then for 4s, I play the Photon Papal Operative since he's really good against like Spirit Reaper. Then Gemini Pro, I like him because he can't be Fiendish Chained and helps you go for game. But I would probably take him out for the MX Saber Invoker. Utopia, because you never know when you need a Utopia. He's always good. Blade Armor Ninja to help go for OTKs. Two Excaliburs, same thing, OTK. I'll probably drop him for another synchro, one of these. But then Shadow, I like him because he has a really good combo with Kageki, where he makes him go up to 3,500. Then for synchros, for 5s, I run Shien. I only have 1 5. I'm trying to get a Catastor and a B, so I'll probably play those instead of like the other Excalibur. One Gaia Knight to replace the Brio. It's no replacement, but for now, he can't be Fiendish Chained either. And I'm also looking for a Barkion. For 7s, Landois. He's really good with negating effects. And since I do run a lot of spells, there's always no shortage of spells, I think. Black Rose Dragon for nuking the field. Scrap Dragon. Colossal Fighter. And Stardust. Now there are other cards I like to sometimes take out for side deck cards or main deck cards, and I like them since they do help out. Rivalry of Warlords is good against any deck that runs lots of different types of monsters. One D Fisher for the Dark Worlds. I do want to add these Cyber Dragons in, but I won't add them till I get a Chimeritic Fortress Dragon, since Geargids are starting to see a lot of play. A third DD Crow. another Chalice and Lance, Shinai and Mitsuho. These are really good cards to play with together, since you can use his effect to pop him and destroy another monster on your opponent's side of the field, kinda like Han. Except that when he's tributed, you can add a 6 samurai monster that's not him to your hand. A command for popping cards as well, like say they have one of those stock cards like Level Limit Area B or Gravity Bind. He's really good to get rid of those cards. One Spirit, because you can basically bring him in and out from the spell and trap zone and keep getting counters, and the plus 500 is pretty good. Then I'm hesitant to playing Xian's Counselor, because until I get a Leviair or a way to get back cards from the remove from play, I'm already removing with the other Inishi, so adding him I think will cause problems, since I do need 6 Sams in the grave. And Great Shogun Xian, since it can create a spell lockdown with him and Xian. They can create a really good spell lockdown. So that was my 6 Samurai deck profile. I hope you enjoyed it. Go join the academy. There's some really good duelists there. And have a nice day.